then I'll tell you everything that went wrong with this dissection as we go.
A lot.
Okay, so initially we can see here's our horizontal scalatogenous septum. So here are the epaxillus versus the hypaxillus. Along with that basic stuff, we can see these white lines here. These are the myosepta, and of course our muscle segments, the myomeres. Here we can see the scapula and suprascapular cartilages, which is kind of neat to see. Here we see the pectoral levator. Here we see, and this is all you need to do, push on the edge of the muscle with the tip of your dissecting probe. That's it. All you need to do to get the border out. But this is the cucullaris, which of course is homologous to the trapezius. Here we see the dorsal constrictors. Here we see the mandibular adductor. Here is the spiracle, and there are two muscles associated with the spiracle. Right on the edge of the spiracle is this muscle. This is called the sporacularis. And then this muscle in front of it is the levator palatopterygoid quadrate. For those of you who thought you would never have to spell palatopterygoid quadrate again. So, origin on the ootacapsule, insertion on the palatopterygoid quadrate, action, raise the palatopterygoid quadrate. Easy stuff. Okay, second dorsal constrictor here. On the underside, again, hypaxillus, myomeres, myosepta, linea alba, coracoid bar right there. Here we can see the pectoral depressor. All right, so here we have the ventral constrictors. The first ventral constrictor is also the intermandibularis. And just like I showed you with the mud puppy, we have the seam along the midline called the median wrap. All right? In fact, it's got the same fiber pattern as the intermandibularis of the mud puppy, and the same fiber pattern we're going to see on the mylohyoid, on the mammal. Remember, this is homologous to the mylohyoid and the anterior belly of the digastric. Here we have a very prominent pair of muscles. These are the common coracoarcurals. All right? And that's about all we can see superficially. If we do go deep, we're going to very carefully go through the median wrap, fold the intermandibularis over. We'll see a strap-like muscle right along the midline. That's coracomandibularis, and a pair of strap-like muscles flanking it, which would be the coracohyoideus. And then we'll see that underneath the intermandibularis, on the underside of it, we'll see a muscle that the fibers are running transversely instead of oblique. And that's the interhyoideus, just like we saw with the mud puppy, intermandibularis and interhyoideus. All right, so that's really about it. Just poke at it with the probe. That's all you have to do, just to separate that out just a little clearer. Any questions?